Hello everyone. Today let's talk about what is the difference between building wealth versus getting rich. So recently I was researching lots of things about building wealth and how you actually develop this family wealth and how this works, and this brings lots of conversation around taxes and around types of assets and everything. But then in my research, I can see that lots of people actually ask question how to get rich, and the answer is to build wealth. And I think this is where most of people are wrong, because wealth and getting rich is completely different things, and of course one can complement each other, but it's not necessarily the same thing. And today let's try to just discover what are those differences and how we can actually look into these things separately and how can we combine them together. So first thing first, let's define what is wealth and what is rich, because I think most of confusion comes from exactly this point. And while everyone wants to get rich and everyone thinks like, oh, if I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 million euro, then I am rich and then I can live my life and everything. But how people want to get there is through building wealth, and everyone on YouTube tells you, hey, this is how you build wealth, this is how you invest, this is real estate investment, this is stock market investment, and all these confusing things. And people start learning, and people start trying and making mistakes, and then they just completely lose the belief that they can actually get rich, because they were trying to build wealth and they failed because they were expecting something to happen right now. And so what is the difference between wealth and rich? Rich is the person who makes lots of money now, right? So usually when you open your account and you have a bunch of money, disposable income or disposable money that you can just go and buy stuff. But wealth is more about assets and assets allocation and assets that you are having. So for example, if I have 1 million euro on my account, well, I'm pretty sure I'm rich. But if I have houses and I have commercial real estate and I have investments in stock market, this is my wealth, right? So this is how you actually build wealth. And then what comes next is how you kind of combine these things together and how we confuse things together. To build wealth, I need money. So faster I get money, more wealth I build. And this is where people are mixing things into the same concept, right? So if I want to build wealth, I need more money, so I need to start saving and I start doing things so I have more money. But math tells you that if you invest 10,000 euro right now into stock market, in 20 years, you will be having 140,000 in 20 years. But if you invest 10,000 in yourself, and I think this is a nice idea from Alex Ramosi, where he says like, it's better to invest 10,000 in yourself so you can build skill to earn more money instead of building unnecessary wealth that will not give you anything. So this is where people actually mixing things together. They are trying to get rich through building wealth, but this is not how it's done. Wealth is a long-term thing. Wealth is about assets, and when you just don't have enough money to buy these assets, then there is no wealth to be built. And how you actually get rich is through, you need to earn more money. How do you earn more money? You have two ways to get to earn money. You either work better and find a job that pays you more. You can become a lawyer, you can become software engineer, you can become vice president in big tech company. This is possible. You need to build a skill to do this, but technically you can get there, and this is how you will be getting more and more money every month. Other way to get rich is and get more money is through building your own business. You can start with small side hustle and then develop it into a big big business. But both ways are actually about actively spending your time and learning new skills and finding ways to earn more money now. What you do with this money next, for example, you can build wealth, you can buy assets, you can invest in stock market, you can buy real estate, and this is how you will be building your long-term wealth. This is what your kids maybe will inherit. Maybe this is something that you will be enjoying spending when you are retiring, but it's not something that's happening right now. Wealth is about long-term vision, long-term thing, but rich, it's about how you actively spend your time into earning more money now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.